G'day everyone, welcome back to Mars the Mission. Wow, last month was a big month. This month, a little bit easier. We've got our grain 1 and 2 joined field over there. Well, it's not really grain, it's only field 1 and 2 to harvest way over there. You can see the grass is spreading a little bit more, which is both good and bad. And if I'm not mistaken, I need to go herbicide spray our grain 3 field that we did last month. So I'm going to get that kicked off, then kick off the grain 1 and 2 joined field. Then we're going to hit up the chicken pen because it's ready to get the sorghum in there harvested as well. Finally, we'll do just a really quick run around the top up there where the trees are. And since last month ended up being pretty interesting when I planted the trees, I'm going to do a fairly quick time lapse of last month and this month planting trees. Most of the action planting trees happens from where the spaceship comes in, just up there, all the way around to the tower. How about I get this guy going? It really doesn't like doing this field. Once around and then a whole heap of up and down after it does a donut at the start. This grass is definitely starting to spread. I hope it's friendly grass and not some weird Martian grass. Seems the herbicide doesn't kill it, so bonus. Let's see, this field, grain 1 and 2, or field 1 and 2, the chickens, the trees. I think that's actually everything. Oh, no space for new pallets at eggs. Well then, it sounds like I need to get the harvester kicked off over in field 1 and 2. And do a bit of a run around because I didn't pick up eggs for a while, and I'm pretty sure the sheep have got some more wool for me to put into the spinnery. But for some reason I really like watching the herbicide go. It just seems so calming as it sprays and kills the weeds. Okay, enough procrastinating. Let's get this harvester underway. Okay. So we've got our forage wagon with our nice John Deere R7. Our grain trailer on the Massey 7700, and of course the star of the show, our nice big S790 harvester. We'll get it into the field, get a course made. So field 1 and 2 that have been joined up and slightly expanded. Definitely want some overlap on the corners. That looks pretty good, and since it's going up and down, it's not going to crash into the building that's just there that I seem to crash into just about every time I harvest something. Need to get this trailer into the field as well. I'm not sure I'll pick up all the straw this month because everything's chock full of straw. Drop a bit more into the manure factory because it's got the capacity for it, and I think that'll be about it. I was right. Oh no, this is a 7600. It's only the baby or a Massey that's needing a really good clean. Might see if we can order a spray, probably the Karcher unit. Hose everything down since we seem to have plenty of water. Alright. While the harvester does its thing, I think I'll jump across to the tractor and I'll probably do a run of oil to the earth cell point, then pick up the eggs. Whew, this is turning into a mammoth effort. How about a nice quick time lapse of getting all of the oil and vegetables to earth, and then picking up the eggs to sell to earth as well. And we'll come back finally with a load of wool. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, it's not going to happen with me sitting in this tractor. Looks like there's a few pallets of oil. Oh wow. 12,000 litres of sunflower, 7,000 of canola and 11,000 of olive oil. Go see if we can throw some lettuce or something on the back of this. There ought to be a few pallets because I didn't do this last month. Okay, we might be able to throw some tomatoes on the very back as well. And yeah, I could by hand throw a few more pallets on, but there's enough for at least another trailer load here. And one more. Okay, well, I'm going to sell this, come back and grab some more, and I reckon a time lapse is going to make it go by really quick.
Oh no, I gave my heart away, went a bit too far, so wrong. Oh no, open up my soul, but babe, how could I know you're cold? Shame on you, should have seen what you were like, dangerously nice. You got me all lost, so blinded.
Okay, not sure what was going on when it loaded that last pallet of wool, but it made a bit of a mess. Yes, I'll address the elephant in the room. Look at that pile of clothes. It did take me a little while to get it stacked that high, but I had to clear out the spawn point. Okay, so we got 8,000 cotton left, and we just dropped in just over 6,500 litres of wool. So I think that's enough for it to finish processing all the cotton, because it's 5 cotton to 2 wool. But that gives us 10 pallets of clothes. So we're going to get at least another 12 pallets. And it's still a month or two away from when they're a good price to sell. So with a little bit of luck, I'll use up all the cotton and wool that's in the spinnery, and we can have a massive multi-million-dollar selling spree. So it's February and the clothes are at 24,000 per pallet. In April, which is only a measly 2 months away, they hit their 30,000 top. So 30,000 times a lot of pallets, got to be about $2 million there. So I think my money problems are over. Should move this off the track just in case a tractor decides to drive through here. And we'll get back to the harvester and see what it's up to. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. It's sort of out of the way, in the way, out of the way. Our harvester is just over here somewhere. Ah, there it is. It looks like it's going pretty strong. Shouldn't be too much longer till it's finished, I think. No strange grass growth down on this part of the crater, although there is some up the top in the distance. All the trees are starting to look pretty good too. We'll have to jump up and knock them off in a couple of minutes, I think. Doing a few time lapses. Don't really want to do one of the harvesting, but then I don't really want it to take an hour and a half in the episode either. So how about we watch it go up and down once more, and then I jump into the forage wagon, because I definitely need to start picking up some of this straw. We're only going to take it just over past those hills and drop it straight into the manure plant. We'll just copy the course from the harvester, although I'll drive it manually for a little while. At least if it's got the course, it can run off and finish up once I'm off doing other stuff. These harvesters are awesome. 10, 20, I think they're 24,000 litre capacity. Oh, spaceships going down there in the distance again too. Should be happy, we just sent a whole heap of fruit and vegetables to Earth. We'll have to have a look at what field is next. Okay, we'll look at what field we're doing next. Map's looking pretty good with nice big grain fields fully established around the outside. The join field I think is 1 or 2 months away from being done. Now that's going to be a big episode. Our smaller fields up here are all joined together. Grain 4, which is the weirdest shape, but it yielded really good. Let's have a look at the field sizes quick. So these are all the original fields. I can't get rid of them, so they're still sitting there, all at 2 hectares. But then our joined field 1 and 2, plus the expansions 5, and 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the absolutely massive field, comes in at 11, so that's huge. The trio of joined fields are all about 7.5. The bok grain is 0.7. Then our couple of new fields, so grain 1, which is right at the top of the map, is 8. Grain 2 on the side, it's only a tiny 2. Where is grain 2? Grain 1, grain 3, grain 5, grain 4. Grain 2 is our cotton plantation just beside the trees. So grain 3 that we did last month is just under 7. Grain 4, the really weird one that's down in the corner, is 5. And the new grain 5 that we did 2 months ago, I think near the store, is 3 and a bit. The little grass in the sheep pen's only 0.6. Then our 2 grass fields are 2 and a bit and 1.5 each. So there's some pretty decent capacities and a fairly decent expansion, I think, based on these were only 2 hectares. So 7, 10 and 13 would have been 6 hectares together, but with them joined up and expanded, it's 7.5. It's adding a decent amount per field, which is going to help hit our storage goals a lot quicker. I think our environmental score's looking pretty good too. That's the pH, nitrogen, so I should probably spray the grass fields, and we've just harvested this one, so of course it's a bit low. And that's the grass in the chicken pen, which is the right colour for it. So overall that's looking good. The yield's all around the 100 to 110 or so. We haven't harvested this big field yet, so there's no data for it. And yeah, the seed rate just depends on the ground, so not much I can do about that. Overall, the Mars soil was pretty good, so not too bad soil map. 99% seems to be about as high as you can get, and a 15% on the sell price of all that oil and vegetables that we just sold. I think oil was, 300,000, and the second load of veggies and egg was 94-ish. Overall, we're looking pretty good. Now, back to what I said I was doing 5 minutes ago. Oh, okay, so grain 1 and 7, 10 and 13 look like they're going to be harvested next month. So, big wheat field and an oat field. And yes, for those that saw on the map, I did put the herbicide sprayer into the field that we harvested way over near the cotton. We harvested the field last month, so it's got weeds in it this month. So they're getting taken out right now as we speak. We're up to just under 70,000 litres off this field so far. Oh, and it's finished. I obviously talked for too long. In that case, I'm going to do a very quick run around on the forage wagon and knock down some of those big lumps of straw. Then I think I'll throw a drill into this field and get it done. Ooh, maybe I did miss something, because it seems to be backing up to do some more. Anyway, we'll find out when we get in the forage wagon. I just started the engine, or I just stopped the engine. So there must be a little bit left to harvest right across on the other side. I'm not going to pick up too much of this, probably only one load. We filled up everything last month, and I think next month we had oat, so we should get a bit more straw off that field. So I'll take it and put it in the animal pens if I need to. And yes, there was like 20 metres 20 metres left, so it did one pass and that was it. Go down and it missed a little bit in the hollow there. Wonder if I should flatten that out. I should definitely flatten that out. Well, smooth it out at least. Okay, I think that will be alright. Find out next time it harvests. And it crashed straight into the tractor. Again. Let's send this off to the BGA straw unload. We'll move our tractor out of the way yet again. Maybe I should have moved the harvester to the tractor. Wow, it got it good. That'd be right, he's coming over to see what's going on. Good brakes. So what was that, about 1,000 litres? I think he squeezed through there last time. This guy can head over to the silo. And then we'll go get a drill and get this field replanted. Alright, this field looks like it's coming along alright too. This is the grain 04. Doesn't look too big on the map, but once you get down onto it, wow, it's big and it's bendy. Too bad. That's jumped our oat from only 23,000 litres up to 176. Yeah, I think I might have forgot to update my spreadsheet at some stage. I think there might have been closer to 100,000 litres of oat in the silo already. definitely need an influx of sorghum though, so I think, yeah, we'll replant that joined 1 and 2 field as sorghum. I'll see you over there with the drill. I was on the way over with the drill. One of my trailers died. Maybe the harvester was impatient and just crashed into it as it come past. That would explain why the trailer is on the side and the harvester's crashed into the back of the roller. Okay, problem solved. Okay, let's get this in the field really quickly, and then I'm gonna go and knock out my trees. So field 1 and 2, gonna put sorghum in it. I'm gonna try some sharp headlands, or sharp corners though, because I'd really like to have these corners done and me not have to worry about them. Okay, I reckon I can sleep up, knock out the... definitely knock out the trees. So I'll show last month because I had a bit of fun doing them, plus I'll do this month where I put in a few extra around our airport, or spaceport, which is way over in the distance. And then I hopefully will be able to come back and see the last of this planting. Enjoy the tree mayhem.
You better leave me alone.
So if anyone has noticed, yes, it's really dark. I might have walked away from the computer and got sidetracked and forgot to stop recording or turn the sound off. Occupational hazard. There's our last load of straw finally done. What have we got? We got a John Deere. I don't think I have a park for a John Deere just yet. Let's go crash into the 250. So it's dark, but in the domes it's actually really light. So I'm going to go ahead and check out the sheep pen. Okay, so I think we can do this. It's nice and light in the dome. Don't know where the light's coming from, but not gonna complain. I reckon a nice quick time lapse just to finish up getting this picked up. And once that's done, I should be able to replant and we'll all be happy. Does look like a pretty vicious machine though. So this is one of our old harvesters. It's just really slow to unfold. So I'll get in the field and get it going.
Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM'in', yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low. But I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Wow, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so fair with it. You can let them stare at it. Now I'm prepared. Oh, instead of love out loud, since we ain't going nowhere. So tonight, baby, need me. Timing's right, so right. Our romance to be. Can't deny. Love the things we do when it's just us two. But tonight, need me outside. Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. I'm a good catch, but I never let him catch me. No, I never let him claim me. Wild thing try to tame me. But you got my mood on sunshine. Let's take a trip.
Okay. Let's get our field replanted. Okay, this way. Just tidy up the edges, then sort out the middle. That's gonna be it for this episode. Been a bit of a weird one from my point of view, but hopefully it looked fairly reasonable from yours. And yeah, there's a little bit of weird screen shading or tearing going on. That's just because it's dark outside and light inside the dome. It's not my computer for a change. Cool, so we got, I don't know, it's been so long I don't remember what I did to start with. Pretty sure we got a couple of fields harvested, or at least one field harvested. And then, oh yeah, field 1 and 2. How could I forget that? Got them harvested, then replanted, and I sort of replanted it and got distracted, then kicked off the rolling and got distracted, and come back and it was 9 o'clock at night and really dark. Luckily, inside the dome it's nice and light, which probably isn't good for the animals' sleep patterns, but that's for them to deal with. Alright, that's all done. We'll send him back on his way. Probably got a park, BGA, JCB rather, here somewhere. Goodbye, noisy tractor. Not quite sure what that ramp is for, it just seems weird. We've got a few more eggs, but I'll worry about them next month. There's just enough food for the chickens to survive another month as well. Yep, they're all good. Actually, what I should do is run around the trailer. How about, since we've crushed our chicken goal already, I'm just going to sell some of the ones that won't have babies next month. That way, the ones that are going to will have room for them. And we don't particularly need eggs for anything. Wow, they're 24 months old. Definitely getting rid of them. Alright, everything else will have babies next month, which will basically fill the pen up again. Better go do that on the other ones too, hey? Come on, sell. I assume they go back to Earth or something. It's just one of those magical things that happen. Wow, how many 9-month-old chickens did I have? And they're another batch of 24 months. Okay, it worked out pretty good. All of them will have babies next month as well, which should fill that pen up again too. And I'm getting $7,200. Whew, okay, there's a lot of these. It's a shame chickens never get to be more than $25 each. I suppose they are pretty tiny though, so it does sort of make sense. This pen was based on 25, not 30 like the other two were. Okay, it's the last 25 now. That's not good. We might sell just a couple more batches and see if we can get this down to 250. That way most of them will have a baby next month. A couple exceptions like that one and that one, but everyone else will, which will just about fill the pen up again. So they seem to be doing fairly good. we'll get just a little bit more money coming through for the chickens as well. There's no point selling the rest of the animals because we're still trying to hit the animal count on all of them. You can see the lighter sky and the darker crater and all the trees. Sweet. Alright, that's it for this month. I'm going to come over and roll this field really quickly just to try and make it good. The pH is okay still, and I'll be able to probably remember to weed spray it next month as well. Until then, I will catch you all later.
Tonight they'll be calling us gold. No